playing some Minecraft. Now, you've experienced some time in this world. It's been pretty crazy, you know. None of this used to be here. This even used to be a hill. We started at ground level and now we're here. There's 59 videos of this Minecraft playthrough. Yeah. I've finished one of here. It's a little secret. Yeah. This world has came in production. This world has been in production for a very long time. We had Big Brain Redstone. That was all the way back in part 21. Like, we built this shack in part 40. We got this course fruit. Pretty sure that was on stream, but it was like part 58 or something. We made a private island somewhere in the 40s. For Buffalo, somewhere in the 20s. Oh no, I think that was in the 30s. Kind of. Ruins, that was in the 40s for sure. Like 45 or 46. This island we got rid of that island in part like 49 or 48 or 50. But one thing I know is that this world has a big story behind everything. So, thank you for joining me on Minecraft series. This thing has been going on forever. I know you guys see this, I got a new pickaxe, whatever, but yeah. But there's someone I need to talk to that's really been with me since the beginning. The volcano base, crocodile, a Christmas tree, another portal, the old shack with a sunflower seed, big redstone, wheat field, the person that has helped me through all of this, Waffles. Buffles. It's the end Buffles. Pardon me. Actually, let's just visit the other dimensions before we end this live streaming series. Oh. That's broken. Oh. Again. Someone's broken, but they're not that big. Another fortress. Beautiful. We won't forget you. Well, I won't. let's get over to place that's probably the most memorable. Let's remember fight of my life. Oh my gosh. The end. So, as this is the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Okay. And that this is. I see the player in Chinese downhill. Yes, take care. It has reached a high level now. I can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. Things are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. This is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Worlds make wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed. They flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. Why did this player dream? The player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it haunted. It dreamed it was hunted, and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, a million years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create? In the reality behind the screen. It worked with a million others to sculpt a true world in a fold of the ribs and created a rib for in the. Can I read that thought? No, it is not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in a long dream of life, not the short dream of the game. Doesn't know that we love it. The universe is kind. Sometimes with the noise of its thoughts, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates walls that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun and takes it sad. It's sad. Creates it for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in the dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds of reality. Sometimes I tell them of the importance of the universe. Sometimes when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they fear. Reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them that this world for truly must really, and I wish to tell them they are in the see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But would it be so easy to tell them? Too strong for this dream to tell them how to live in a to prevent them from living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give the body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Chinese style player of games. Good. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel the air in your lungs. Let the limbs return. Yes, move our fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream where you are your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separated. Separate things as though we were separate things. I mean, who are we? Once we called the spirit of the mountain. Father, Son, Mother Moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you to see you, player? To know you and be known, I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player was you, Chinese style. Sometimes you thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled in a ball of blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white. The days were short. There was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into the third. Sometimes dreamed to watch words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass and the rivers, in the air and the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank it, ate, and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story never told before, written in letters of DNA, and the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's bodies were created long before this game, in the heart of the stars. So the player too is information from the star, and the player moves through the story, which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat, infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits a universe created by slush. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head. Flecks of energy moved through vast empty spaces. Sometimes it called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was a universe that was made of energy, that was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, line of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player reading words. Slush. Sometimes the player read lines of code on a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those 1,000 deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of the winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eyes might be a star 1,000,000 times as massive as the sun, boiling its planet to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player walking home at the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost at the familiar door, about to dream again. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on a screen at the end of a dream. And the universe said, "I love you." And then we said, "You have played this game well." And the universe said, "Everything you need is within you." And the universe said, "You are stronger than you know." And the universe said, "You are the daylight." And the universe said, "You are the night." And the universe said, "You don't get to see fire you." And the universe said, "He is within you." And the universe said, "You are not alone." And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing." And the universe said, "You are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code." And the universe said, "I love you because you are love." And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. At the end, the player was the universe, and the player was love. You're the player. Wake up. Okay. I really hope you guys enjoyed our adventure in Minecraft. Like, we're not leaving Minecraft entirely. Like, I can come back and play some more Hunger Games because I'm enjoying playing that. But this is the end of my Minecraft Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoyed, and for once and for all, thank you for being with me this entire journey, and goodbye.